Hello, buddy. Welcome back to the Tinmans Corner channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tinman Taylor, and today I'll be telling you guys another dream that I had. But at first, I didn't know if I should tell it or not because it was really more like a nightmare where both of my parents died. But I figured I'll go ahead and tell you all just to get it off my brain. So, in my dream, my parents told me they had to go run to Walmart real quick, and they asked if I was okay staying here by myself. I said, yes, I'll be fine. And they said, love you, goodbye, and got in the vehicle and took off, right? Well, a few hours go by. I was like, oh man, I hope they don't have to pay for a lot of stuff at Walmart, or they went to go get a midnight snack or something. And those thoughts went out the window when I got a call from a 911 dispatcher, and she connected me to the officer on the scene at Walmart saying that someone ran into my parents, and they were driving my mom's Trailblazer, by the way. My dad was in the passenger side, and he got rammed in instantly, and lights out, basically. And I heard that my mom was barely even making it. I said, which hospital are they at? And they told me they were at the hospital in our town. So one of my uncles and aunts came to pick me up, and we went over there. I ran into the back room to see my mom, and she kept saying, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm like, no, Mama, don't say that. It wasn't your fault. But she was telling me that she was sorry because they were turning out and somebody ran the stoplight and hit him. They should have just stopped. I said, you didn't know that guy was going to do that. I'm trying to hold back a lot of emotions because it was really disturbing. But Mom ended up passing in the hospital. I started hitting the walls, screaming like, no. I didn't want them two to go. And then my aunt and uncle took me back home and asked if I was going to be okay. I said, yeah, I think I'll be all right. Once they left, I crawled in my parents' bed, acting like a little kid that was whining for them. Like, why did you have to go? Why did you have to go and leave me here? And then I saw a little white light, and they came down, and don't worry, son, we're never going to leave you. I'll always be watching out for you. I'll be like, how's it going to be okay? You're not here physically. But then we had their funeral, and everybody said how sorry they was to me, and then days go by, and I said, you know, they're actually right, because like they say, time heals all wounds, right? I always know that they'll be watching over me. Then I woke up, told my dad this dream, and he was like, that's actually one of my worst fears, is seeing himself die and passing away, as well as my mom, and then not having nobody here to watch after me. If you still got parents or guardians that are still alive on this earth, make sure you go and hug them and tell them how much you love them and appreciate them, because you never know, one day they'll be gone. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more dream-related content like this. This has been another successful installment of the Tinmans Corner channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tinman Taylor. I said that's a wrap. Have a nice day, y'all.